program from the entrance to keep up with all of tonight's action. Gaia Gonzalez. Number 7, Nicolo Lai. Number 8, freshman 00.
Kick it into the box. No head attempt, but a fight for it. The whistle blows. Shot taken. This one wide to the left. Walsh puts it in. Block or save attempt. A header by the Fort Hays State Tigers. Near side for Newman. Foul. And Newman already starting up with their offensive chances. Far side for Vanderbork lets this go. That's a score for Newman in the midfield. Misplayed pass, now Newman with it on the far side. Over the ball move. Fort Hays State kicking it out. Now at the feet of Newman. Far side. Cross attempt into the box. In the air. Newman wanting to get to the feet of Semenyuk, but now Newman with it. They run. There'll be a play on the far side. Black on black really doesn't work out with a thin line of gold. Cross into the box. Kicked away by Newman, but finds the foot of a Tiger. No foul is called, which is kind of wild. But the ball finds the hand.
They'll back for the second half.
This one booted up.
See how it plays out right now.
Villalobos puts it in, and it is blocked by. Don't think I will. Corner and no will take it. Into the box by Calderero, but now Fort Hays State and Germán. Germán will take it. He'll boot it up into the midfield. An attempt as the keeper comes out. It almost doesn't have enough touch on it.
I mentioned it before. Fort Hays scored 14 goals in their last 3 games, so it's uncommon for them to not score. Fort Hays are struggling to get the ball into the suitable positions to release a danger.
Going to take it is Fort Hays, 38th minute. Newman now will
Posted by Southern
Nazarene.
Newman, however, were able to beat Southern Nazarene, who and that was their only loss in the conference so far for Southern Nazarene. Then 5 minutes to the half, and I wonder what that does mean for offense. Semenyuk with great technical ability to touch and move the ball.
Walsh puts it into the box. Up the middle away by Borg. A chest touch by Newman. Now near side for Melon. Down the line. A touch. Great touch. Now Nicolo Lai with it. And he blocks the kick. Wow. 110 now. Header by Dickerson. Now in the midfield. Kicked up in the air by Cameron Schroeder. And going to take.
While Newman had it have a shot taken as Newman leads 1-0 over Fort Hays State as Fort Hays State tried to put the attack on. And not an attempt. Fort Hays State's corner. It's into the box and it's kicked. The defense, Borges, kicks this one up. Touched by Newman, but Fort Hays State will get a touch. Through ball. Far side. And it's in. Fort Hays State will score. So, headed by a Newman Jet. Now to the near side. Silveira gives it up into the box. Shot taken. Blocked by
wasn't able to get an attempt on goal for the entire first half. Newman has a really good one already in the first offensive plays.
Germán, far side for Goal for Fort Hays State. That shot taken at 53rd by for Fort Hays State. Walsh will take this one, put it into the box, and this one just
him. I think this could have been played better by a goalkeeper.
Fort Hays State steals the ball. And well, nope. I thought there would be an attempt, but Fort Hays State doesn't take the opportunity. They squander the opportunity. Far side, into the box, and Newman will kick it out. Near side to Newman. 9 points apiece. A kick attempt by Elgis is blocked by Calder. Into the net it goes. The foot of Villalobos. Newman squanders the attack as Fort Hays State with it. They go to the far side. Into the box. And almost touched.
Yeah, and you can tell Newman are trying to find the groove back. They were in control in the first half, but Fort Hays is completely over it.
Shot almost on.
Fort Hays State's going to kick it away, and we're going to throw in for the Jets.
On a pass that would have been called offside.
Touched by Newman, goes to the far side, kicked away. Elias Ovilar Semeniuk puts pressure on Borges. Now a near side touch
almost one
for
assist per game. That's kind of contribution that you see from the best players that you have.
In the box. Who is it going to? Into the box for the Tigers. Headed away by Newman. And 2 players collide. Tigers get a touch. Now Newman with a touch. And Newman will keep possession.
Only 4 substitution in the first half, but already they've included 6 new players. You know, if not perfect, very close to a perfect performance. With a counter attack against the wind. It's really not friendly for you if you're trying to play against, and we can see several opportunities. Newman, and right now Newman is very struggling with even the initial creation.
A touch for Fort Hays State in the box.
He came up on the field right now. We haven't seen Vivermans today and do his either. But it's interesting that, to see 4 players from the same country. They were just able to really take advantage of not a lot of opportunities, but make every opportunity count. And that's high quality offense. When you have that, when you don't have a lot of attempts, but you can score that many goals, that's a real freshman, real quality freshman from England. Hasn't played a whole lot so far this season, but he gets his opportunity right now to impress in the last 15 minutes of the game.
Sandstow takes it. It's going to be number 7. By Fort Hays State as a Newman jet. It'll kind of stop midair, come down to the foot of it. The one to take this is number 7 for Newman. Into the box, kicked away by the Tigers. The last 2 to take it has been Nicola Lai, excuse me. And a shot attempt, and this is going to be wide right as headed by Fort Hays State. Now Newman with possession. Rutschman with a chest touch.
There's
He'll
nothing
try
much
and
to say with the left foot, just about 20 yards outside of goal, and the pressure is just enormous. Fort Hayes are still pushing the gas pedal, and they will have another free kick. They're tilted in about 45 degrees, and to the left side, which kind of shows what we talked about earlier, why we haven't seen a lot of action happening in the part of the field that's closer to us and to the camera. The wind is pushing the ball away from us and to the right side of the field.
So it'll be Rutschman and also Dice to take this one for the Tigers. A lot of Fort Hays State players into the box. Same with Newman. 9 minutes to go. Rutschman crosses it into the box. Headed up in the air. Second half, Fort Hays State's been able to outshoot Newman 13-2. Newman in that first half outshot Fort Hays State 5-0. But now Newman with an opportunity. Villalobos puts it into the box. Fort Hays State's Rutschman will get ahead on it. Now back to Villalobos, who will try and put it in the direction of Newman Jets' box, but Newman going to try and take control of possession now. Testillo.
I just think it's impressive the way that the Tigers came out of the locker room. They haven't been playing the best soccer that they could in their first half, and coming out of the locker room playing like that, scoring 4 goals in 12 minutes. That's a great spirit by the team. And to be honest, I don't know if Newman coming out scoring 4 goals and having your substitute off the bench, scoring 2 of them and assisting 1. I think it's a good sign for the Tigers that proves them that they have something going on for the rest of the season as well.
Touched by Newman, 2 substitutions. We'll try and get to him here soon. Through ball as it's up in the air. Near side for Fort Hays State. Cross through the box. A touch. 4 minutes blocked by Borges left on the clock. Near side for Gustavo Diaz Giuliani. He gives it up to the midfield. Into the box. Touched by Newman, but it'll be now in the midfield is going to be Apollo Villalobos.
And let's take a look forward to the next games that those teams are going to be playing. Fort Hays Tigers are going to host here in Hays on Saturday Southern Nazarene. And Southern Nazarene are right now sitting in second in the conference standings. But Fort Hays, with the momentum that they have, that would be their 4th win in a row. And I think they're in great momentum to bounce back from this tough loss.
Cross into the box, headed by a Newman Jet, but it's kicked away by Fort Hays State. Gonna have to track back is going to be Nicolo Lai. Lai takes some possession, then gives it off to a teammate, and Tomas Melon. Shot attempt blocked by Vanderborg.
It's not easy for a goalkeeper to keep concentration when he isn't involved in the game, so that's a great stop by him.
Rutschman. He'll take some space. Trying to cross it in the box, but Fort Hays State wanting Rutschman to shoot it. Stoppage of time. Should be. There's only 11 seconds on the clock. Last attempt by either team.
10,
Giuliani
9,
puts it into the box.
7,
Kicked away by the Tigers.
5, 4,
Rutschman
3,
will have the ball.
1.
He'll shoot it, but it won't matter.